gone in nice and quietly, ready to roll in the 1999 Budweiser Irish Derby, and away they go. Big cheer from the crowd. Urban Ocean is up there on the inside and is the early leader from Daliapur. Tchaikovsky racing on the inside of Genghis Khan. Beat All out wide, followed by Muda Ebb and then Muda Fawek, and behind Muda Fawek is Port Bayou. Montjeu, the favourite, is last but one in the early stages, with Festival Hall behind him as they stretch along the far side of the current and complete the first quarter mile. Urban Ocean, Seamus Heffernan leads by 2 lengths to Daliapur. Beat All is third. They're followed by Genghis Khan 4, Tchaikovsky 5, and then Muda Fawek 6. Behind these, Port Bayou. On the outside is Muda Ebb, and then comes Festival Hall, and Montjeu, the favourite, brings up the rear as they go towards the mile marker in the Irish Derby, and Urban Ocean the leader from Daliapur in the green colours in second. Beat All, Gary Stevens on the outside in third. Genghis Khan races 4 with Tchaikovsky, Muda Fawek alongside, and they're being followed towards the inside by Festival Hall, and then comes Port Bayou and Muda Ebb, and Montjeu is the back marker, 8 to 9 lengths off the lead as they race up the hill towards the halfway stage, and Urban Ocean leads by 2.5 to Daliapur in second. Beat All is third. They're followed in fourth place as they climb the hill by Tchaikovsky, and behind Tchaikovsky we've got Genghis Khan and then Muda Fawek, and behind Muda Fawek is Muda Ebb. After Muda Ebb on the inside is Festival Hall, Port Bayou, and Montjeu is the back marker, and 10 to 11 lengths off the lead now as they begin to descend towards the straight. Urban Ocean has a 3-length lead. Daliapur is in second. Beat All runs third. They're followed by Tchaikovsky. Behind these is Muda Fawek. Festival Hall under pressure on the inside as they run into the turn, and it's Urban Ocean, Daliapur, Beat All poised on the outside, and they're being followed in fourth place by Muda Fawek. Then comes Tchaikovsky. Montjeu is beginning to close now from the back as they swing in with 2.5 furlongs to race. Daliapur the leader from Beat All. Montjeu coming now on the outside. Muda Fawek, Tchaikovsky in the blinkers, but as they race inside the 2, it's Daliapur. Here comes Montjeu on the outside. Tchaikovsky 3, Beat All 4, Muda Fawek 5. Racing into the final furlong, and Montjeu from last to first in the Irish Derby goes to the lead with 150 yards to go. Montjeu quickening up. This is a fantastic performance. He was stone cold last for a long way, but he's going away to win this in tremendous style. Montjeu completes the French Irish Derby double and does it impressively. Daliapur is second, Tchaikovsky's third, Beat All 4, 5 Muda Fawek, 6 Urban Ocean, 7 Muda Ebb, 8 Port Bayou, then Genghis Khan, and Festival Hall is last of the 10.
Amado of Peter Chapelheims is 7.3 to 1.
Their orders and they're racing, and a pretty good even break too, and Mick Cannan just drops Montjeu in behind in the early stages, and going on here is First Magnitude with a light blue cap just ahead of Bien Amado in Robert Sangster's colours, the white face on the left. In behind them is Espionage and Montjeu, ridden at the tail of the field by Mick Cannan. A good 6 lengths off the pace as they go through the first furlong and a half in this Prix Niel, and it's First Magnitude, Olivier Pellier out in front here with ears pricked, and taking them along at a pretty good pace by 2 lengths to Espionage, the pink cap up on the outside here of Bien Amado, and a length and a half further back in the field. Last of the quartet is the favourite Montjeu, held up as they race over behind the trees over on the far side of the course now, and they've got just under a mile to travel. The leader, First Magnitude, by a length and a half, Bien Amado, even pace only. 3 parts away then on the outside, Espionage, and a length and a half to Montjeu, who tails them as they race towards this very sharp right-handed corner. And Bien Amado, Richard Hughes, not happy with the pace, goes on here, and Bien Amado's going to clap on a bit of pace as they go around that corner. Leads by a length and a half to First Magnitude. 2 lengths away then is Espionage, and still at the tail of the field, held up as Montjeu as they race over the far side of the course all the time on this right-hand corner as they near the 6 furlong marker. Out in front is Bien Amado by 2.5 lengths to in second, First Magnitude. A length away on the outside is Espionage, 3 past to Montjeu as they race towards the entrance to the false straight. And Bien Amado out in front here, and this is a more sensible pace, setting a good gallop by 3 lengths or so to First Magnitude. 3 parts away then Espionage the outside, and Montjeu is last of of all, and about to be popped a serious question as they race down towards the entrance to the home straight in the Prix Niel, and it's Bien Amado by 2 lengths to first magnitude. On the outside, Espionage half a length away. Then is Montjeu, who's got about 4 to make up as they round the corner now. A sprint for home is on. Bien Amado on the far side from first magnitude, then Espionage, and now taken to the extreme outside. Montjeu on the right. They set sail for the judge inside the 2. Bien Amado in front of on the inside first magnitude. Now he starts to get serious on Montjeu. He ranges up on the outside, followed by Espionage, who's dropped away. They've got just over a furlong to go, Bien Amado, but now he pounces on Montjeu, the near side. Bien Amado, the far side, on the near side, Montjeu, and he's going to get up to just win. Montjeu wins from on the far side, Bien Amado. In third place, first magnitude, and Espionage is last of the 4. Well, he was hanging there, and this is probably a little bit too fast for him, the ground here today. It's 3.2, and it's officially a photo, but he's just got up on the near side, I think. Montjeu to beat Bien Amado. Montjeu owned by Michael Tabor and Sue Magnia.
In Fancy Delamy, the price is just over 5 to 1. It was
under orders, and they're racing. And a roar from the crowd as they sort themselves out, and the Japanese runner El Condor Pasa goes straight into the lead, being chased now by Genghis Khan, who now goes up on the outside. This is Montjeu's pacemaker. Behind them is Tiger Hill, followed then by Dariabar. Out wider La Guerra, then Greek Dance, and Montjeu takes up a rails position about 4th or 5th early. The Grey Delamy is back in about 7th or 8th position from Croco Rouge, and then Cerulean Sky. Half a length away, Flamingo Road, then Borgia back in the ruck in company with Fantastic Light, and 2 lengths away is the Norwegian runner Albaran. But it's El Condor Pasa who's going to try and lead all the way here in the arc. The Japanese runner leads by 4 lengths on settling down from Genghis Khan. Tiger Hill up on the outside of Greek Dance, and they've just gone past Montjeu. Then Dariabar on the outside in the green jacket from La Guerra, runner-up last year, being tracked by Delamy. Out wider on the track then is Croco Rouge from Flamingo Road. Cerulean Sky in the centre then is Fantastic Light, who's well back in the field, but continuing their journey towards the halfway point, just over 6 furlongs to travel. El Condor Pasa leads Genghis Khan. Tiger Hill, the German runner-up on the outside from Greek Dance, then La Guerra, Dariabar, then Montjeu, who's now snookered on the fence as they round that corner, short of 6 furlongs to travel now. Then Delamy back in the field in company with Croco Rouge. They're followed then by Albaran going past Flamingo Road. Fantastic Light is well back in the ruck, and Borgia is last of all. It's El Condor Pasa, though. It leads them past the half mile from Tiger Hill, who moves up on the outside now from Greek Dance. Further back then is Montjeu, who's now beautifully positioned on the inside from La Guerra. They're followed by Croco Rouge, then Dariabar. Delamy, the grey, called on for an effort now as they race up towards the entrance to the home straight. The leader on the inside is El Condor Pasa. Can he make it here? Make all. It's Tiger Hill on the outside. Greek Dance is being hard ridden. Montjeu needs a run. He needs a run badly. La Guerra on the outside, followed by Croco Rouge, and further back is Delamy. They're in the home straight in the arc. It's El Condor Pasa past the 2 furlong marker. 4 lengths in front now. Montjeu's into the clear now. He's out after the leader, followed by Croco Rouge. They've got a furlong left to go now. El Condor Pasa a length in front. Here comes Montjeu on the near side for McCann. It's Montjeu on the near side, ranges up, grabs the lead now from El Condor Pasa, and it's Montjeu is going to win the arc. A sensational win, gets up to beat the very game El Condor Pasa. In third place is Croco Rouge, 4th then La Guerra, then Tiger Hill. They've come in at long intervals. A big win this, followed by Greek Dance, Borgia, Cerulean Sky, then Delamy, very weary from Flamingo Road.
叩きますと落ち着きを取り戻したようです。
そうですか。さあ最後にボルジア14頭立てで行われます今年のジャパンカップ。今スタートが切られました。さあ正面スタンド前の先行争い、無理にはいかない感じだが、それでもアンブラスモアが先頭に立とうとしている。外から7番のインディジナスも前に行こうとしています。そしてステイゴールドも前、インコースからはスティンガー、さらにタイガーヒル、この辺りちょっとかかり気味、オースミブライト、そしてモンジューは後ろの方からという展開になりますか。さあ第1コーナーを左手にカーブを切っていきます。モンジューのピンクの帽子は後方からです。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーに向かっていきます。スペシャルウィークも 中段よりも後方の位置取り、そしてそれを見るようにモンジュは後方から後方2番手あたりを進んでいます。さあ各馬が向こう流しに入っていく。アンブラスモアが逃げています。前から見ていきましょう。先頭はアンブラスモアが先頭で2馬身のリード、その後ろ4番のスティンガーが続いています。スティンガーの後方は2馬身ほど切れまして、この辺りは7番のインディジナス、今 1000m1 分で通過、平均ペース。そして1番のタイガーヒル、さらに10番のステイゴールドと続いています。さらにはオースミーブライト、さらにはハイライズ、11番のフルーツオブラウマイケル・ロバーツ、そして6番のラスカル・スズカ、ポツンポツンと離れて、そして日本総大賞スペシャルウィークはここにいます。スペシャルウィークはここです。そしてその後ろピンクの帽子が2頭ボルジア、そして後ろからモンジューです。後ろからモンジュー、そして2番の梅のファイバー、さらにもう1頭後方から8番の末広コマンダー、こんな体勢ですが、さあスペシャルウィークもそしてモンジューも後方から追い上げ体勢、さあ上がっていった。スペシャルウィークが上がっていく、その後ろからモンジューが上がっていく。欅の向こうを越えてまだ6馬身のリードを持っている、まだ6馬身のリードはアンブラスモアです。さあその後ろから徐々に後続の各馬が追い上げにかかってきた。じわっじわっとタイガーヒル、さらにはステイゴールド、この次はフルーツオブラウ、さらに一番外からスペシャルウィーク、一番外からスペシャルウィークです。そしてスペシャルウィークのさらに外からモンジュー来ている。さあ横に広がった、横に400を切りました。懸命に寄ってくる14番のモンジュー伸びてくるか、スペシャルウィーク先頭に立った。スペシャルウィーク先頭だ、スペシャルウィーク先頭、内からインディジナス、スペシャルウィーク、さらに寄ってくるハイライズ乗ってきている。先頭はしかしスペシャルウィークだ、インディジナス、そしてハイライズ、先頭は13番スペシャルウィークだ。やはり日本総大賞スペシャルウィークが勝ちました。勝ちタイム2分25秒5、武豊ジャパンカップ初制覇。日本総大賞スペシャルウィークが世界を前に堂々とジャパンカップを勝利です。
And away they go in the Tattersalls Gold Cup, and Urban Ocean on the inside goes to the front. As expected, leads for Damien Oliver, his first ride in Ireland, leading from Golden Snake in second, and they're followed by Mudafawek. The 3-1 on favourite Montjeu last but one in front of Greek Dance as they continue down the far side of the track, and Urban Ocean leads towards the end of the first couple of furlongs, 3 lengths clear of Golden Snake in second, a length back to the St. Leger winner Mudafawek, is followed in fourth place by Montjeu, and behind Montjeu half a length away Greek Dance as they begin to swing right-handed now. And Urban Ocean with a 2.5 length lead over Golden Snake in second. Mudafawek runs third. A length away is Montjeu as they pass the 7 furlong pole and about to run uphill. Urban Ocean leads. Golden Snake in second. Mudafawek third. Montjeu is next, and alongside him is Greek Dance as they come towards the 6 marker. Nearing the top of the hill, and Urban Ocean 2 lengths to the good from Golden Snake and Pat Edry in second. Then Mudafawek, Frankie Dettori in third. Montjeu, McKinnon, and bringing up the rear Greek Dance as they come up towards the halfway point now in this Group 1 event, about to run down the hill towards the straight. And Urban Ocean with the white blaze in the lead from Golden Snake on the inside of Mudafawek. Montjeu is next, and behind Montjeu is Greek Dance as they approach the turn into the straight. Urban Ocean in the lead from Golden Snake in second. Mudafawek is third. Montjeu on the inside, and then comes Greek Dance as they swing in with less than half a mile to race now. Urban Ocean, Mudafawek being wound up for his effort on the outside. Just in behind them is Golden Snake. Montjeu is tracking them in 4, and Greek Dance poised on the outside as they run down now towards the 2 furlong point, and Mudafawek on the outside. Urban Ocean the far side. Golden Snake under pressure between them. They're followed by Greek Dance. Montjeu still travelling easily at the back, and may have to be switched as they race now towards the last furlong and a half. Mudafawek, Greek Dance, and Montjeu getting the break between them, coming cruising through. Montjeu comes through, cantering to take it up. Greek Dance in second, Mudafawek third, but as they go to the line, Montjeu easily from Greek Dance, Mudafawek, Golden Snake, and Urban Ocean. So Montjeu starts his 4-year-old campaign with a very smoothly achieved win, 3-1 on favourite under McKinnon. Irish Derby hero here last year.
George under orders, and they're racing. Shiva drops towards the rear of the field early and on, settling down one of the early leaders. Raypur going through along the inside from Daliapur, and Air Shakur is there as well. Shiva settles on the outside, but Raypur it is, the pacemaker, who takes it up from Daliapur, owned in the same interest. They're followed by Shiva, and just behind them is Air Shakur, followed then by Beat All. They're followed then by Fantastic Light, and Montjeu is at the tail of the field as they run downhill now towards the mile, and they're going pretty fast in front. It's Raypur, the pacemaker, by 4 or 5 lengths to Daliapur in second. 3 lengths away in third, then follows Shiva, a gap of 4 lengths then to Air Shakur, followed by Beat All, then Fantastic Light, and Montjeu ridden at the tail of the field, about 12 lengths off the pace as they race into Swindley Bottom now, and Raypur it is, the pacemaker, doing his job well as he did in the Irish Derby. He leads by 6 or 7 lengths to Daliapur, also owned by His Highness the Aga Khan. There in third is Shiva as they race out of Swindley Bottom. 4 lengths away then follows Air Shakur, followed next then by Beat All. 2 lengths away is Montjeu, who's just moving up on the outside of Fantastic Light, and still 10 lengths off the pace as they leave the 6 furlong marker behind them. Raypur out in front by 5 lengths to in second Daliapur, followed then by on the outside Shiva. Next in the field is Beat All. 2 lengths away then Montjeu, starting his run on the outside now from Fantastic Light, and Air Shakur, the Japanese runner, has dropped back to last. Here's Montjeu on the outside. Mick Cannan still biding his time as they race up now towards the entrance to the home straight. Less than a half mile to go, and Raypur is now tackled by Daliapur. Daliapur gets through on the inside of the pacemaker. 2 lengths away Beat All, followed then by Shiva. Here's Montjeu cruising in fifth on the outside of Fantastic Light. Cannan taking him around the field now, and last of all is Air Shakur. They set sail for the judge in the King George, and the first to strike for home is Daliapur by 2 lengths, but look at Montjeu. He's absolutely cantering on the outside. He's covered about 4 lengths in a stride. He races up on the outside. He hasn't moved a muscle, Cannan. It's Montjeu who takes it up now as they come to the final furlong. He goes 2 in front of Daliapur and Fantastic Light, and this is the salute to a true champion. It's Montjeu by 2 or 3 lengths, and it's going to go to the line on the bridle. It's Montjeu who wins the King George. Second is Fantastic Light. Daliapur third. They're followed by Beat All, Air Shakur, followed by Raypur, and last to finish is Shiva. Well, you won't see many easier wins of the King George or in a race of this stature than that. He absolutely treated them with contempt. Montjeu, owned by Michael Tabor and also Mrs. John Magnier, cruising to victory here. I'd say 2.5 lengths. You'll not see an easier win in Group 1 company. In second is Fantastic Light, a gap then of about 5 or 6 lengths. It's Prix Foy, the first of 3 ARC trials here today under orders, and they're racing. Second from the right, the pacemaker stopped by, going on from Crillon in the early stages. Commander Collins just drops in behind, and Montjeu is at the tail of the field. Is fourth and last in the early stages. Spotting this leader about 5 or 6 lengths start and stop by. His pacemaker is setting what I'd regard as a fairly generous pace as they sort themselves out. A sensible pace over the 1.5 miles. It's stopped by a 1.5 lengths to Commander Collins in second. 1 length away in third, then follows Crillon. And then at the back of the field, Montjeu probably wants them to go a fraction faster as they head past the mile now and race along the side of the course. They're in an Indian file, and the leader is stopped by, out in front by 1.5 lengths to Commander Collins. Jimmy Fortune just sitting in his slipstream. 2 lengths away then is Crillon. Davy Vanilla in third, and 2 lengths away Mick Cannan sitting quietly at the back of the field on Montjeu. The 6-4 on favourite with Ladbrokes for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, and an unbackable favourite here as they continue their journey towards the 6 furlong turn in this Prix Foy, and out in front it's stopped by 1.5 lengths to in second Commander Collins. 1 length away then in third is Crillon, and 2 lengths to Montjeu. Good sight of him there as he makes this turn, this right-handed turn at the top of the course, short of 6 furlongs to travel, and the pace has been generous throughout. But he hasn't been overkilling them for pace. This pacemaker stopped by, leads by 2 lengths to Commander Collins. 2.5 away in third is Crillon, and 2 lengths last of all Montjeu as they race now up the false straight. And the leader is stopped by 2 lengths, and the tempo is really on here now. It really quickens to in second Commander Collins. 1.5 lengths away third then is Crillon, and still last of all is Montjeu, grabbing hold of the bit now as they race up towards the entrance to the home straight. They've got just under 3 furlongs to travel, and it's stopped by out in front here, being chased by Commander Collins. 2 lengths away then is Crillon, and now McKinnon starting to ease to the outside on Montjeu as they straighten up for home. They've got 2.5 furlongs to travel. Commander Collins, the first to strike on the outside, ranges up to stop by. He still hasn't moved on Montjeu on the near side. He's still under double wraps as they race up with just over a furlong to go. Commander Collins in front, being grabbed now by the favourite Montjeu. That's Crillon going for a run between horses, but Montjeu strolls into the lead with 100 yards left to go. Given his head for a couple of strides, now starts to draw away, and this is a great trial. It's Montjeu who goes on to win well by 2 lengths. Crillon and Commander Collins in second and third, and last of all is stopped by. But that's just what he needed, the favourite. He needed that hit out, and he did it in comfortable style. Racing. First to begin in the centre is Sindar. He heads them off in the early stages. Up there too, they were looking for Ray Poor. He's back in the field and can't get near the leader. And now he's being scrubbed up and gets through along the inside. But he's fluffed his lines here because the pacemaker, now ridden hard on the inside, takes it up after a bit of effort from Sindar in second. 3 lengths away then in third is Russian Hope, followed by Volveretta. 2 lengths to High Tory. Half a length back in the field is Daring Miss, followed on the outside by Montjeu, who's giving the leader about 10 lengths start. Then back in the field, Simon, the German champion, on the inside of Egypt Band, and 4 or 5 lengths away then is Hesiodus last of all. They've covered the best part of 2.5 furlongs in the arc, and Raypur out in front here, setting the pace for Sindar. They're 1 and 2 in the Aga Khan's colours. 3 lengths away in third then is Russian Hope, followed by High Tory, who's moving up on the outside of Volveretta, the Prix Vermeil winner, who lies 5th on the inside. Next is Montjeu, who's sitting outside Daring Miss, and Simon, the German champion, back on the inside rail, and Hesiod is right out the back in company with Egypt Band. They prepare to turn right-handed now. They've got 7 furlongs left to travel in the arc, and the 2 Aga Khan runners are out in front. It's Raypur from Sindar. They're 1 and 2 as they round that corner, going sharply right-handed. Russian Hope is in third, followed by High Tory and Volveretta. A length away then is Montjeu, who's very handy indeed. Further back in the field then is Samum, who's giving the leaders a fair start. Daring Miss is there as well in company with Egypt Band, and Hesiodus last of all as they turn right-handed now and race up the false straight now. They've got less than half a mile to travel in the arc, and Raypur is the leader from Sindar, who's lobbing along behind him. 2 lengths away then is Russian Hope from Volveretta. Further back in the field then High Tory, followed then by Montjeu. He's edging a bit closer now, followed by Daring Miss, and then on the outside Egypt Band. They swing the corner, 2.5 furlongs to go in the arc. He goes for home now on Sindar. He's gone 1.5 lengths in front of High Tory. Further back then is Egypt Band. Montjeu in the centre's got plenty of room now from Volveretta. They've got 1.5 furlongs to go in the arc. It's Sindar in front, battling hard. Montjeu's not finding a great deal. Egypt Band's the big danger. It's Egypt Band who's flashing home, but Sindar on the far side, 1 length in front, holding on. The 3-year-old battling Gabriel, and Sindar wins the arc from Egypt Band second, Volveretta third, followed by Montjeu, then High Tory, Samum. Back in the field is Russian Hope, followed by Daring Miss, Hesiod, and Raypur is the last to finish. The first Irish-trained winner in 22 years. The John Ox-trained Sindar, owned by His Highness the Aga Khan, has won the Prix de Triomphe of 2000, ridden by Johnny Murtagh. He's won the Derby, the Irish Derby, and now the Prix de Triomphe. His 5th consecutive victory, and the 3-year-old reigns supreme in the Middle Distance Championship of Europe. Sindar goes on to win well, beating Egypt Band, who had won the Prix de Diane in June at Chantilly. A much improved run today. Third is Volveretta, who had beaten her in the Prix Vermeil. Then Montjeu is finished 4th.
Now they're ready. Away for the Dubai Champions Stakes. Gold Academy broke out well towards the near side. Al Mushtarak is being driven along early. Slickly in the Godolphin Blue, and Lemontov, the pacemaker for the Tapor team, the first 2 to gallop on. And it's Lemontov against the fence, Slickly out in the middle, followed by Shiva over there with Al Shaka and Love Divine. Towards the stands rail then, Al Mushtarak is chasing Lemontov with Gold Academy, and then Montjeu, followed by Border Arrow in a noseband, and Compton Bolter. Barathia QEDS is well off the pace. Indian Dane Hill is settled in, and Distant Music in the pink cap in the centre field group with Greek Dance. They're both settled early as well. Passing the 7 then, and it's Lemontov almost joined by Shiva on the near side. Slickly all alone in the centre, followed by Love Divine in the pink sleeve jacket, and then Distant Music and Greek Dance. Those 4 racing separately. Lemontov still leads the near side group, followed by Shiva and then Al Shaka, and after Al Shaka then is Al Mushtarak, followed by Kalanisi and Gold Academy. Montjeu is up against the, or just off the fence, still held up by Mick Cannan, Compton Bolter towards the rear. They went through the first half mile in 50.91. It's a very fast pace indeed, and Shiva is taking over now from Lemontov, followed by Slickly. Love Divine moving forward very effortlessly indeed. Then Greek Dance and Kalanisi bustled back into the field. Al Mushtarak, who was badly hampered. Montjeu now moving past his pacemaker into about 6th place, and seems to be going well enough as they run down towards the final 3 furlongs. Slickly out in the centre, Kalanisi in the green, Love Divine in the pink, then Shiva, Montjeu cantering, Distant Music, Border Arrow trying to run on the outside as Greek Dance begins to fade. They run down to the final furlong and a half. It's Kalanisi, Montjeu against the fence, Love Divine between the pair of them, and now they're inside the final furlong. Mick Cannan says go on Montjeu against the fence, but Kalanisi, he always battles hard. Distant Music back in 3rd, Kalanisi and Montjeu, Kalanisi on the far side of Montjeu, and Kalanisi gets his Group 1 today. Montjeu 2nd, then Distant Music, Love Divine and Indian Dane Hill, followed by Slickly, and then well back Gold Academy and Lemontov, Al Shaka, Al Mushtarak, who was badly hampered, and Barathia Guest. Kalanisi twice floored by the Iron Horse Giants Causeway in the Eclipse, and the Judmonte International has gained a deserved Group 1 victory here in the hands of Johnny Murtagh. Those colours again of His Highness the Aga Khan.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Ali's Alley braking alertly today. Quad Rizal was there. Mutamam was off a step slowly, but he's rushed up and he's rushing for the early lead and takes to the inside. Mutamam in 10th down that lead, but Ali's Alley is right there with him, and those two are going fairly quickly early. Mutamam backs off. Ali's Alley the leader. John's Call right up there running in 3rd. Quad Rizal is 4th. Fantastic Light is 5th. Ciro in traffic. Checked. Racing 6th. Mandar in the clear is 7th on the outside. Williams Nose is 3 wide 8th. And Kalanisi is a ground-saving 9th. Roots of Love is now 10th. And then it's Subtle Power down toward the inside beneath Jerry Bailey. Down the aisle has settled comfortably at the back of the pack. Montjeu is the last of them all as they make their way by us for the first time. Ali's Alley has taken command. A tepid opening quarter there in 24 3/5 seconds. So after that quick first furlong, they were able to slow it down considerably. And the moderating pace continues. Mutamam is 2nd. Quad Rizal is 3rd. John's Call has been adroitly maneuvered over to the inside to be 4th. Mandar held 5th. Down toward the inside, Fantastic Light, followed by Ciro. And then it's Williams News, Fruits of Love, Kalanisi, Subtle Power at the back with the long striding gray down the aisle, who continues to run in the clear on the outside. Montjeu has been 13th throughout. The pace is pedestrian. 3/4 in 1:15.1. So the field of 13 moves down the backstretch. Ali's Alley with the lead. Mutamam in the clear. Canadian Quiet Resolve edging up to join the leaders. And the stalwart John's Call drafting in behind horses, running 4th with about 4 furlongs to go here. And then it's Bandaro's in the clear 5th. Fantastic Light moving up methodically toward the inside. Followed now by Ciro. Williams News is on the far outside and in the clear. Kalanisi is in a tough spot. He's got about 8 horses in front of him, and he's down toward the inside as the field moves round the far turn. Ali's Alley, Mutamam is right at his neck. Quiet Resolve just outside him, he's put to a drive. John's Call ready to roll, he's in behind horses. Mandar swings into action on the outside. Fantastic Light right there toward the road, only 5 lengths for the lead. Kalanisi has switched to the outside, and he's coming with his run now, and they're coming into the final furlong. Nothing left for Ali's Alley. Quiet Resolve has taken the lead. On the inside, Mutamam. John's Call doing his best, still running in 3rd. Kalanisi with the flying finish. Fantastic Light is coming too. Here comes John's Call. Here comes Kalanisi. Quiet Resolve hangs tough. Here's the line. Kalanisi calling him right at the wire. Kalanisi is the winner with a jubilant Johnny Murtagh aboard, and the 3-way photo per second there among John's Call, Quiet Resolve, and Mutamam. Well, we flash back to the first Breeders' Cup back in 1984 when those same silks of the Aga Khan, worn that day by Longshot Lashkari, flashed under the wire first. Today, it's Colony Seed.